Hey guys, another video, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing why most people are essentially broke. And the main reason for that is people essentially overspend too much, at least when it comes to the UK. Now, I used to have a work colleague who was a sales manager. So I was just a sales executive. This was about 10 years ago. And he was on a lot of money. He made at that time at least 20,000 a month off everyone who bought in sales and his basics. So he was on, excuse me, 20,000 a month, £250,000, but he was broke every single month. And the reason for that is he lived like a billionaire lives for one day. So as soon as he got his paycheck, he'll be at the clubs, he'll be spending, he'll be betting, he'll be gambling, he'll be doing all of these things. And within a week, all of his money essentially went. So he is deemed, even today's standards, as a high earner when it comes to working, etc., etc., etc. So when someone is like a high earner like him, then things like that become even more interesting, because he can earn a lot of money, but he can't keep it. Now, I'm not sitting here saying for him to cut down all of his expenditures, but cutting down on your expenses helps a lot. So a guy like him would, really, really prosper if he was able to manage his money. But a lot of people are like that, irrespective of, what salary someone has. People are generally struggling when it comes to living costs. Living costs have gone up dramatically. Council tax, bills, cost of food, and wages have just kind of come to kind of very kind of steady level. It hasn't really grown in line with how other costs are going up. So people are actually struggling. What I've come to realize is London is becoming a tremendously expensive place, and a lot of people are commuting outside of London. So some people commute to Milton Keynes, some people are commuting to kind of other areas, and based upon that, people aren't really, you know, really focused in London as much as they used to. But when it comes to overspending, they are looking at cheaper accommodation outside of London that can actually help them. So we're in very, very interesting times. But I think one of the main reasons people are so broke is they just spend way too much on really low incomes to start with. So I think job market's dying. So we need innovation. We need people to change. But that's my two thoughts on that.